it, Bill.
Are you sure this is somebody's pad?
Yeah, Shell. This looks like Redondo High.
These are the digs of Big Daddy Jed and his far-out family, in whose bosom your glorious leader spent a whole day in the Twilight Zone.
But he's loaded, huh?
Ooh, friends, when it comes to loot, Big Daddy is the Jolly Green Giant.
Is that you, Mr. Ab?
Yeah, Ellie.
Howdy.
What'd she say, Shell?
Howdy. That's like, aloha. Oh, Ellie Mae, this is Wiggy and Shaky, and that's Horace, the great poet, thinker, and philosopher.
Well, howdy.
Aloha.
Hey, that's a cute little cat. Oh, well, this ain't no cat.
Of course not. We're cats. That's a dog.
No, it ain't. It's a kid.
You're putting me on.
Don't look like no kid I know.
It's a baby goat.
Ellie chick, could I have a few words with Big Daddy?
Oh, you mean Paul?
Yeah.
What'd she say, Shell?
Paul. That's like, Daddy-o, as in Mommy-o and Daddy-o. Now.
Well, he ain't here. He's gone out hunting.
Oh, that's a bad scene. I mean, like the rent is due on our coffee house, and I wanted to put the bite on Big Daddy Greenbacks for some bread.
Oh, well, come on out to the kitchen. Granny will feed you.
No, chick. We need some lettuce to feed the kitty.
Well, Granny's got all kinds of victuals.
What'd she say, Shell?
Vittles, man. That's like tacos and pizza and burgers. Well, mount up, cats. We gotta fly. Dig you later, chick. If we don't find gold by noon, the landlord's gonna cool our action.
Well, y'all come back now. Bye. Howdy.
Where are we going, Shell?
We are going to the bank and cop a plea with old Milburn Tightfingers. And we gotta save the Parthenon West.
You're dreaming. Drysdale will shoot us down in flames.
Especially if he knows you're in on this gig.
Yes, Shell, you bug that banker man.
Cool it, cats. He'll never know it's me. Assume launch position. Blast off!
I declare, Granny, the hunting in these Beverly Hills is getting sorrier every day. Me and Duke went as far back in the brush as you could go. The only thing we flushed out was a couple of real estate agents.
I'll tell you something you can do. You can flush Jethro out of his room.
Ain't he down yet?
No, he ain't. Ever since the Countess gave him that fancy uniform, he ain't been worth his salt. Spends all of his time preening and strutting like a ruffled rooster.
Good morning, Granny. Good morning, Uncle Jed. Dogged if he don't look like a 4th of July parade all by himself. Thank you.
Ain't you done preening?
Please, Granny, you're breathing on my metal.
I'll warm breed on him if you don't get busy with your chores.
But, Granny, you don't do chores wearing a uniform like this.
Then take it off, because you're going to do something. I want my windows washed, killed, and split, and my turnip patch spaded up.
But, Uncle Jed, that kind of work is for vassals and churls. I'm a dragoon. Well, with a uniform like this, I can get me a high-paying job. Doing what? Strutting around in front of some store or something. Give the place some class. Seems like it'd be worth a try. Be ashamed to let all this go to waste.
Morning, Miss Hathaway.
Good morning, Chief.
What's going on? Who's in my office?
A delegation of tenants from the Parthenon West.
The what?
That's the coffee house they've opened in that basement they rent from the bank.
You mean those beatniks? I told you I wanted them out of that building. It never should have been rented to them in the first place.
But, Chief...
Never mind, I'll handle it myself.
Cool it, group, cool it. It's our kind and generous landlord.
Hey, Mr. Moneybags, we got a favor to ask you.
Yeah, will you lower our rent?
Get out of my office, you creeps. Get out of my bank. Get out of my basement. And get out of my life.
Well, what do you say, man? Yes or no? He's thinking it over, cats.
The answer is no. No, 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 no.
Don't stop, man. That's a crazy beat.
No, 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 no. right, if you won't leave, I'll have you thrown out. Miss Hathaway! Miss Hathaway,
Yes, Chief.
throw them out.
And wait, we got another favor to ask. If you won't cut the rent, how about giving us a few extra days to raise it?
I just raised it. It's double.
Did you hear that? Hey, Snow White, where are you hiding the other dwarfs? All you got here is Grumpy.
Call the police.
Time to split, Horace. Old man Tightfingers is going to whistle up the fuzz.
How could it happen? How could this dignified bank allow one of its buildings to become infested with those bearded termites?
Well, as I remember, Chief, the man who rented it to them said they had excellent references. Cash.
Well, just give me the idiot's name. I'll have his job.
You've got it.
What?
It was you.
Even so, this mistake must not go unpunished.
But, Chief...
No. What's fair for one is fair for all. Starting today, everybody's lunch hour will be cut to 30 minutes.
It's all right, Duke. That's Jethro. What'd you do, boy? Get a job?
No, I didn't. Heck fire, Uncle Jeb. I thought Beverly Hills was supposed to have class. I've been to some of the best stores in town, and you ought to see the way they treated me.
No offers at all?
Well, it was this fella that stopped me on the street and offered me a job. But I ain't climbing up to no windows, holding no tin cup or no organ grinder. To go polish my medals.
I think I'd stay out of the house a mite yet. Your granny ain't got over your last trip through. Put the truck away.
Boy, they call this a land opportunity. That's a laugh. Look at me. Educated up to here, and where does it get me? Can't be a dragoon. You can't be a double-knot spy. Can't be a brain surgeon. Too tall to be an astronaut. Too young to be president. What is they left?
Put the truck away. We'll think of something.
Cool it, group. Now let's talk to the Clampett chick. Big Daddy is back from the hunt. Here, Wiggy. You keep the phone money. Now, you cats hold off the banker man while I go shake the money tree.
Hey, Shelley, why don't you get this Clampett cat to put some muscle on the banker man? Yeah, you say he keeps all his bread in the banker's box.
Big Daddy don't muscle anybody. Big Daddy is Mr. Good. Besides, Drysdale is his neighbor, as in love thy. Finds out we got trouble with the banker man, he'll close the bread line.
Granny, Mr. Epps is here. You got his victuals ready?
Everything he asked for. Couple of loaves of bread, some greens, and I throwed in some side meat and grits like Jed told me to.
Did you put in something to feed his kitty?
Yeah, but pussycats don't like lettuce, so I put in a nice big fish.
Look who's here to see us, Granny.
Well, Mr. Epps.
Granny Chickie, lay some skin on me.
Jed Nellie told me what you was needing. There it is.
A whole basketful. Oh, bless you.
Come on over and sit down and visit us, Bill.
Oh, thanks, Phil, but I got to get that basket of bread back to the Parthenon West.
What's that?
That's what Mr. Epps calls his coffee house.
An oasis in the intellectual desert. Cool, crazy, way out.
Couldn't you find nothing in town?
It is in town. Parthenon West is the local forum of the far out. Temple of wisdom and culture for the seekers of truth. A treasury of art and beauty. A subterranean Taj Mahal.
Doggy. Sound like just the kind of a classy place Jethro'd like to work.
Jethro? Oh, you mean that big, strong cat, a Super Clyde.
I recollect you called him Clyde, but his real name is Jethro. And I'd appreciate it if you'd let him hang around your place.
Big Daddy, your slightest wish is engraved on my fern. You have Clyde fall by. And now, dear hearts, I must take my leave. May the saxophone of life blow you nothing but cool notes. Oh, you are fighting poverty. Please accept the eternal gratitude of is Charlie Tuna doing in my breadbasket?
That's to feed your kitty. They don't like lettuce.
The rest of the victuals is for you.
We put in everything you told Ellie you needed. Greens, lettuce, bread.
Oh. I can see my State of the Union message got a bad translation. The kind of victuals we need is like a money pizza. You know, a cash burger. Those little green pictures of presidents.
Is this what you mean?
Glory, Oski, it's the mother lode.
Where did you young hoodlums get this money? Rolled some drunk?
Now, don't lose your cool, Pinchpenny. We are paying guests.
Yeah, talk nice, or we may split to a pat on Peel Street.
Huh?
I believe he means they might move to the Sunset Strip.
Oh, good. The sooner the better.
Man, is that gratitude after the way we have improved your property?
Improved it.
Man, look around. Why, just the presence of the great Horace gives this place class. Like all these priceless murals and frescoes. We've turned this deserted mine shaft into a Pacific Coast Guggenheim.
Well, in all fairness, Chief, the basement was unrentable.
Yes, and now the whole building's unrentable.
That ought to take care of it. Why don't you, like, split back to your counting house?
Scat!
Does he sleep all the time?
Chick, Horace ain't sleeping. He's thinking.
Thinking?
You don't talk much. But when he speaks, every word is a gem of wisdom.
Could you get him to say something now?
You don't get Horace to say something. When he's ready, he just sort of comes on.
He's out of the way.
Disturb Horace.
Horace Schmorers, let's get out of this storm drain. You haven't won yet, you Skid Row trainees. I'll get you out of here by having to flood the place. Or call in an exterminator. Or a dog catcher.
Gee, what a nice man. I bet he sleeps in a little green box.
And takes grouch lessons at night.
Forget him, cats. Remember, we were Tap City. But now we're like Paid-Upsville. Let there be music and merriment. We're raided.
Drysdale was sent in the Royal Canadian Mounted Fuzz.
Courage, cats. It may only be Nelson Eddy. Now, look, cats, I'm laying it on you straight. Big Clyde is part of the package deal.
You're kidding. I think he's kind of cute.
Yeah, and just like Big Daddy, he has got a heart of gold.
Then how come he wears that jumbo switchblade?
I don't know, it's part of his gig. He thinks he's something called a dragoon.
What kind of goon?
Cool it.
I think he's kind of cute.
All he wants to do is walk up and down out front and say howdy to the cats.
Say what? Howdy. That's like aloha?
This place will be like Emptiesville with the student prince out front.
Yeah, what if he starts loose with the Indian love call or something?
I dig that Clyde is Mr. Cube. All he needs are new threads and a little cool.
I think he's kind of cute.
Squirrel, he's your project. Round off the corners and get him on the beat. Game?
Like ready, Freddie.
I knew it. He's starting to rumble.
Dang it, Wiggy. He's just Clyde Clumsy.
I'm awfully sorry.
Clyde, Squirrel. Squirrel, Clyde.
Howdy, Clyde.
Howdy, ma'am. But my name's Jethro.
Sit down, Clyde. You're going to cool school.
crazy wheels, Clyde. That last bump, I thought Horace was going to come up with something.
Well, I won't be a minute. I just want to go and show Uncle Jed and Granny my new clothes.
Fred's, Clyde, Fred's.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Boy, will they be surprised when they see me.
Like they'll flip when they dig you.
Yes, ma'am. If y'all want, you can come in the house.
Make the scene in the pad.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get it right.
Oh, boy. Is that cat out to lunch?
How can you go ape over him? He is the square root cube.
Jed! Granny! Look at me. I am what she called cool.
Well, no wonder. Where's your clothes?
These is my clothes. I mean, my new strings.
String?
Or is that threads? Yeah, that's it. Anyway, there's a gas.
What happened to your uniform?
Oh, I split that gig.
You ain't making no sense.
That's 'cause you don't dig the pad. But I'm a square 'cause I'm going to cool school.
Cool school?
Yeah, and my teacher's a real pretty ape, and she has gone chick over me. Where are we going?
I'm putting you to bed.
Sis, I can go to cool school, learn to dance, and be a jerk like Jethro.
Oh, no, chick. You dance the jerk. Jethro is... You might have something there.
I'm going to tell her she can't do everything I do, Big Daddy.
He ain't your big daddy, he's my big daddy.
He's my Big Daddy, too.
Hey, neither.
Yes, too.
Cool it. He is the big daddy of us all.
What are you doing, Granny?
What you seen, chick?
I'm putting the three of them to bed.
Cool it. I mean, hold it, Granny. Maybe it'd be a good notion to let Ellie go to that cool school. Then she could tell us what these other two is talking about.
Oh, you are tuned in, Big Daddy. We will have this chick and this Clyde so far out, you'll have to track them by radar.
I still say put the three of them to bed.
Oh, let us go, Paul. I mean, Big Daddy.
It won't hurt the young'uns, Granny. Let's let him go.
Yeah, chick, you're digging great. You will graduate with honors.
You know something, Squirrel? I'm going kind of chick over you, too.
Oh, Clyde, I'm gonna have to keep you after school.
Square.
I'll teach that bunch of weirdos not to fool with me. In exactly 4 1/2 minutes, all power to that basement will be turned off, and the Parthenon West will be as dark as the Parthenon East.
Gee, what a nice man.
No lights, no jukebox, no espresso machine, no nothing.
Chief, that is hardly fair. They paid their rent even though you doubled it.
Yes, I wonder where they got the money.
Well, I understand they found a sponsor, someone they call Big Daddy.
Well, Big Daddy's show is just about to be canceled.
Hey, pull it, group. It's Big Daddy and Little Granny. Get away with the wires.
Oh,
Why'd you do that? From what we've seen of the place, it's right nice.
We didn't do it.
Somebody's killed a juice to our hot wires.
there goes the Parthenon West.
Yeah, nobody wants to see these ruins by moonlight.
You mean you're closing up?
What else?
Without music and lights, we're like Finishville.
Well, maybe Granny and me could help you.
How can they be open?
I don't know, but it certainly sounds like they are.
Come on, we'll see about this.
Hey, it's Snow White and Grumpy. And you're just in time. Big Daddy and his crazy combo are ready to play the next set.
You have music?
And lights, all through the courtesy of Big Daddy. Eyeball that bandstand.
That's Big Daddy.
In the cool, cool place.
So don't stand there, Miss Hathaway. Let's Charleston.
You know Charleston these days, you jerk.
I certainly am. So let's Charleston.
forgot something.
Ain't that a gas? We've been waiting 3 weeks and we missed it.
I'll get those beatniks out of my building if I have to spread gopher pellets in there.
Now, in all fairness, Chief, this basement was nothing more than a hole in the ground when you rented it to them. They've turned it into a rather charming little coffee house.
They have turned it into a playground for reform school dropouts.
Well, sure, they have legal possession. Their rent is paid. They're not disturbing the peace.
That won't stop me. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I have the will. Now you find the way.
Chief, I don't know what to do.
Oh, use your head. There are dozens of little annoying things you can do. Run a hose from the exhaust of your car. Toss in a few grenades. Set fire to the building.
You seem to be forgetting that Mr. Clampett has befriended these young people. They call him Big Daddy.
Jed Clampett just paid their rent out of the goodness of his heart. He doesn't know a beatnik from a baboon. And come to think of it, there isn't much difference.
Hi, Miss Jane, Mr. Drysdale.
Greetings, Jethro, Ellie Mae.
Ellie Mae, you square? You ain't supposed to say howdy, Miss Jane. Us cool cats say, lay some skin on me, chick.
Don't stand there, chick. Lay some skin on these cool cats.
Say, that's quite a handsome beard, Jethro.
Pretty far out, eh?
Yes, and you grew it so quickly.
Oh, it was easy. I mean, Easyville, chick.
Jed, look what Jethro done to my fur muff.
Now, what do you want to do a thing like that?
Don't ask me. Nothing makes any sense what he does since he took up with them nutnicks.
Granny, I think they is called beatniks.
Beatniks, nutnicks, they all act like they was behind the door when the brains was handed out.
You didn't think so last night when we was playing music for their dancing.
I thought they was dancing till the lights come back on. Then I thought they was having fits.
Did look for all the world like they had an itch they couldn't scratch.
Well, Jed, what are you going to do about my Sunday go-to-meeting skunk-dyed muskrat muff?
I'll go have a talk with Jethro.
He ain't here. And if he was here, you can't talk to him. Nothing he says makes any sense. Lay a pizza on me, granny chick.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But if he says it again, I'm gonna lay something on him, and it ain't gonna be no pizza. And Ellie Mae's pretty near as bad. They's both down to that coffee shop right now, getting into who knows what kind of mischief.
Well, Granny, if it'll ease your mind, why don't you go down there and see for yourself what's going on?
I can't. The youngun's bugged out with the wheels. In the truck. Doggone it, now they got me talking that nonsense.
Granny, I'll call you one of them taxis.
Oh, Jed, that costs a lot of money.
Don't flip, chick. I got pretty near 50 million gumballs.
Hey, Sal, Squirrel wants you to eyeball her sculptor, a Clyde.
Come on, chick.
What do you think, Shell?
Not bad.
But have I captured the real Clyde?
Can I look? Not yet. Hold that pose. I see your problem, Squirrel. This is the outer Clyde, but you have missed the inner Clyde. What do you think, chick?
Well, I think it looks like a great big mud chitlin.
Can I move now? Or split or something?
Sure, Clyde. I'm gonna start over from, like, scratch. Come on, let's tap the boiler for a cup of Joe.
Crazy. Cool. That.
How about that, Ellie? That there is a statue of me.
Well, I think it looks like a great big mud chitlin.
You're just jealous because you can't do nothing.
I can do better than that.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay.
Ouch! Gee. Hey! Look what Ellie done.
Crazy.
Cool.
It's wild. That is the real Clyde.
Inner and outer.
It talks. It sings.
It wails.
Chick, you are the new queen of the clay.
You mean it's good?
Good? Clyde, this is pure protest. It's like a scream in the night.
Let's show it to Horace.
Yeah. Horace, roll your grapes over this and lay the word on us. Is it a minor or a major masterpiece? It's a major!
Do me next.
Oh, hey, Granny Chick. Make that old square Ellie split back to the pad.
I don't want to hear no more of that goofy talk. Now you get home.
You just blew my gig. Now I ain't beat.
You ain't home yet. Now you go fetch the truck. You and Ellie got chores waiting at home for you.
Take her, Granny. I want to stay here.
You're going too. There's a whole patch of taters to be done, catching and toting, and you've done wasted your time in that goof-knit root cellar.
I ain't been wasting time, Granny. I've been going to cool school.
What kind of a fool school is cool school?
It's real groovy, Granny. Well, already today I learned that I'm one of the angry young men. How about that?
What you angry about?
Well, let's see. We got questions to ask about life. Like, who am I and where'd I come from and where am I going? Them is angry young man questions.
Well, now you're gonna get some angry old woman answers. You are Jethro Bodine. You just come out of there. And you're going home to do your chores. Now you go fetch the truck while I get up.
Granny, I want to be a cool cat.
You'll be a cool cat with warm britches if you don't do as I say.
You sure captured the inner me, Ellie. I ain't got a whole lot of outer.
What's going on here?
Granny, Chickie. Hey, group, give Granny the big eye.
And the heck's on me.
Granny digs.
She is one of us.
Hey, Granny, look here. This here's what you call a masterpiece.
Well, it's plumb crazy.
That's it?
She's on it.
Granny Chickie, you are wild.
Well, you ain't heard nothing yet. Now gather round, young'uns, 'cause I got a few things to say to you.
Cool it, cats. Granny's gonna lay a few words on us.
Well,
All you young'uns should be home, doing chores.
What'd she say, Shell?
Oh, man, that's like your pad.
No, the other word. Chores.
Granny, what's chore?
Fetching, toting, digging taters, digging Rudy Bakers.
What'd she say, Shell?
He's too far out for me, man. That chick digs things I never heard of. Hey, Granny, clue us in on this taters and rutabagas bit?
Yeah, we want to dig them, too.
Well, that's much better.
How do you do it?
Ellie, get up here and show them how to dig taters.
Dig taters?
Yeah, Chick, we've never dug them.
Lay it on us. Well, all right. It's real easy. Do it like this.
Oh, no, Ellie. You ain't dug taters in so long you forgot how. Let me show you how it's done. You gotta put some swing in it, like this. In the ground. Shake the dirt, fling it. That's what you call digging taters. See? He's getting it. Now you're making them taters fly.
Hey, cats, this is the wildest.
Hey, what a beat.
This chap's the Watusi.
Ready? You are the queen chick of all time.
What's this for? Here. What's that music for?
Well, your creation, Granny, the tater digger. Why, it cools the monkey, frog, and jerk put together.
Wait a minute.
Come on, pick up the beat. Let's fly.
Well, I didn't, this ain't no dance. You ain't supposed to. Feels pretty good, don't it?
It's a major!
Mr. Clampett, I'm going to come right to the point. Take the bull by the horns. You know those beatniks whose rent you paid?
Yeah. I kind of like, huh?
Me too.
Like another try at the bull?
Yes, Mr. Clampett, I'm with you. But a lot of people have been criticizing me for renting that basement to those beatniks.
How come?
Well, of course, some of them do look like hobos with those whiskers.
Oh, I don't hardly think having a few whiskers makes a fella a hobo.
Oh, you're right. You're right. On you, they look like a million. Many millions. Exactly what is it those narrow-minded bigots have been complaining about?
Perhaps the music and dancing.
Yes, that's it.
I kind of like music and dancing.
And me too. What else do they do?
Well, Chief, almost everything they do is dictated by their basic philosophy, which is a protest against our materialistic way of life.
What does that mean?
Well, in brief, they scorn money.
Good heavens, they're dangerous fanatics. So you see, Mr. Clampett, that explains why people are so against them.
Not me. I can think of a whole heap of things that's more important than money.
Me too.
I'll bet that hurts.
Well, Mr. Drysdale, I wouldn't worry too much about them complaints by them, what was he call them?
Narrow-minded bigots.
Yeah, you know, young folks has got to kick up the heels a little, wear funny clothes, dance funny. It don't hurt them none.
You're absolutely right. I didn't even want to bother you with it, but Miss Hathaway thought I should.
Thanks, Chief. Well, I got to admire her for that. Person has got to do what they think is right.
To thine own self be true.
So that half that good. Well, here comes Jethro and Ellie, but I don't see nothing of Granny.
Mr. Clampett, doesn't it bother you to see your beautiful daughter coming home looking like that?
No, because that ain't my beautiful daughter. That's Granny.
Granny.
What's the gig, anchor man? Lay some skin on me. Greetings, chick and big daddy.
Ain't she too much?
Where's Ellie?
Sculpting, man. Sculpting.
She's like mashing out masterpieces.
What got into you?
Don't be a square bear, big daddy. Fall into some cool threads, and I'll clue you in on the tater digger.
What in tarnation's a tater digger?
Tell 'em, Clyde.
That's a new dance Granny made up.
I got these medals for it. Well, I'm splitting out to the kitchen. I promised them other cats that I'd lay some pizza on them. Eyeball you later.
Ain't she the swinging Ed?
Mr. Drysdale, you know them beatniks we was talking about?
Yes.
Let's talk some more. Granny?
Well, if it ain't Big Daddy and old Milburn Tight Fingers.
Granny, you stop that kind of talk.
Well, then you tell Mr. Banker Man to stop putting us down.
What?
Bugging us beats.
Granny, surely you're not serious about becoming one of them.
Yeah, Granny, act your age.
I ain't felt this young in 50 years. Them other cats say I'm a way out chickie. Right, Clyde?
You're so far out, you're in.
What are you doing?
I'm like spinning platters for a possum pizza. Oh, and speaking of platters, we need some new discs for the juke.
What do you say?
We need some new sides for the music box. Could you lay some bread on us?
Well, you need money, huh?
We is like Tap City, Big Daddy.
I thought you beatniks were supposed to scorn money. Now,
Mr. Drysdale, let's take a little ride.
Big Daddy!
Hey, howdy, Mr. Epps, Miss Squirrel.
How about this wild gig Granny Chick laid on us?
It's wild.
Come on, Big Daddy, swing in and I'll show you how to dig taters.
I was digging potatoes before you was born.
Ooh.
Easy.
Come on, dig.
Not right now. I'd like to have a few words with Mr. Epps here.
Lay 'em on me.
Well, can we go outside? I'd like to lay them on you where you can hear them.
Daddy, your slightest wish is my creel. By, did Clyde speak to you about the green bread?
What?
The lettuce we need for the new discs. The records.
Oh, yeah. I brung some lettuce.
Oh, Daddy, that is the whole Imperial Valley.
Yeah. Now, I'd like to talk to you for a minute about the Granny.
Oh, that chick is the cool end. She comes on like Buster's gang.
I suppose there's some way we could, uncool her, so to speak.
Oh, no, Daddy. Once you've tasted the joys of outer Bohemia, you never go back to Squaresville.
Too bad. That's just where I'd like Granny to go, and I was kind of hoping that you would, help me get her there.
Oh, man. Ask me anything but that. For Sheldon Epps to square a cool would be like to betray the cause to which I've sworn undying devotion. High treason.
I see. Well, looks like I've been dropping my hook in a fished-out creek.
Drop it again, Daddy. There's a big trader eyeballing your bait.
Kind of quiet in there.
Maybe they's flaked out from doing the tater digger.
Well, my possum pizzas will bring them around. And if they don't, my turnip tacos will. We done fell in the wrong hole. This here is Squaresville.
It's Q City. How do you do, Granny? Jethro?
Shelly, baby, what gives? You done blew your cool.
I beg your pardon?
You shaved off your beard.
Yes, the management frowns on hirsute adornment, Mr. Bodine.
My name is Clyde.
Yes. One moment, I'll see if I can get you a table. Mr. Burgess?
At your service.
Wiggy, baby, where's your cool threads?
What did she say, Mr. X?
Friends. I believe that's one of those vulgar beatnik expressions. Would you please try to find these people a table well to the rear? Their unkempt appearance might lower the tone of our establishment.
What am I going to do with the pizza and tacos?
Leave them here, please. You will be served fruit punch and ladyfinger surprise at your table.
Oh, howdy, Granny. Jethro? Ellie Mae is back yonder sculpting up a storm. Look at your pussycat she done.
I don't dig it.
Me neither. It's too square.
I believe I'll ask Horace what he thinks of it. Excuse me, Horace, but would you give us your opinion of this here sculpture?
I find it remarkably lifelike.
Attention, everybody. One more waltz, and then we are going to play charade.
Come on, Clyde, let's split.